Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan. On behalf of our Samithi, I express our heartfelt gratitude to Swami for making it possible to conduct this first Sadhana camp by our Samithi. Our greetings and welcome to the esteemed guests, Sri Sundar Anantharaman sir, State Spiritual Coordinator, Karnataka South, Sri R. Ratnakar sir, District Spiritual Coordinator, Bangalore South, Sri KVSN Murthy sir, District President, Bangalore East, and a warm welcome to the distinguished speakers, office bearers, and all the participants. Today's Sadhana camp on the topic, the 9-point code of conduct as prescribed by Swami for personal and spiritual development, is packed with insightful discussions with learned speakers and experienced members of the organization. We are going to experience an engaging and an exciting session. We will begin our camp with the introduction to 9-point code of conduct from Sri Sundar Anantharaman. A little introduction about sir. Sri Sundar, by profession, runs his own firm in the area of soft skills, training and mentoring, which he started with the blessings of Bhagwan in the year 1995. Prior to that, he served as marketing professional at consumer durable industry in Bangalore for a span of 14 years. He has conducted many workshops, professional on marketing, soft skills and personal developments in college and educational institutions. He has also given guest lectures at Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Prashanthi Nilayam, and has also addressed many times to the students in Vrindavan campus. Sir has been one of the most active members in Swami's organization. One notable project which he had undertaken is Rudrarpitam, which involves chanting of Ekadash Rudram at the residences of 85 youth members in the Bangalore city. As part of this project, Sir led his team to Prashanthi Nilayam to chant Rudram in the immediate presence of Bhagwan in Mandir in the month of March 2010. Sir is also a bhajan singer and member of Vrindavan Bhajan group and had many opportunities to sing in the physical presence of Bhagwan. I now welcome Sundar sir to start the session with introduction to the 9-point code of conduct. Sai.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan with a sincere prayer that he conducts and presides over this day's Sadhana camp here in the very Samithi which he himself physically started. In his physical presence, Bhagwan started this Samithi. So actually this Samithi has got a unique position in Sathya Sai Seva organizations, because Bhagwan, we knew that he called all the members of the Samithi for a couple of times for the personal interview, and also he had personally guided the members of this Samithi more than a decade or two back. Brothers and sisters, very happy to be amongst you today in this premises. And this Samithi, I know, has got a lot of old-timers, devotees, and also from the student fraternity, a lot of young people who are active in this organization. Now, what is the purpose of this Sadhana camp? Is that we are all aware of this 9-point code of conduct, but it is always important for all of us to understand the profundity of what Bhagavan has prescribed for his devotees as a prescription. So let us have an interactive session today. Let us interact with each other. This is not a lecture session, because no sadhana camp can be a lecture session. It has to be an interactive session. Then only we will mutually learn. The presenters also learn and the devotees also learn. It is an interaction. It is a mutual learning process. So let's make it as interactive as possible. Now I just wanted to spend some time on this aspect of the significance of the 9-point code of conduct as an introduction, followed by each point will be dealt with by a separate speaker separately, so that we understand deeply about the significance of each of the point which Bhagavan has enunciated. So let's begin this workshop on the 9-point code of conduct. In fact, this workshop is being done today in various parts of the world. When I mean today, not exactly today, but it's been conducted world over. In fact, last June, we had the conference of the center leaders of Global Council. And center leaders means conveners, like of all over the global countries, the Samithis, Sai centers all over the world. They had assembled in Prashanthi Nilayam. We had a conference wherein the first point discussed by the members of this Center for Human Values was on the 9-point code of conduct. And we were advised to conduct this camp in every Sai center, everywhere, all over the world. So as a corollary to that is this camp. Last year we conducted this camp for every district, and this year our request is to conduct this camp in every Samithi, so that every devotee in our organization knows about this and practices about this. It is not new. This 9-point code of conduct is not at all new. All of us are aware of this, but how much we are aware and how much we are practicing will be let known to all of us by this evening. Brothers and sisters, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba is a divine doctor. He is a divine doctor who cures the illnesses of mankind. Coincidentally, we are in a hospital where a lot of diseases are being cured here, but this is a disease which is common to all the people, entire humanity, not to animals but to humanity. It's there in all the countries. What is this disease? I want the answer from all of you, any of you. Some of you, and I don't want anybody to answer this question who has already attended the camp in Vrindavan. What is this disease? Yes, please.
I think ignorance.
Pardon?
Ignorance.
Ignorance, yeah. Laziness. Ignorance, laziness. What else? What is the name of this disease which is common to all of us? And the doctors in the hospital cannot cure this. I don't know how many doctors are here or present. The doctors of the hospitals cannot cure. We require the divine doctor to cure this. Any guess? Trying to copy others. It's the same. One thing which is common is the same answer comes in every camp. I've conducted the camp almost more than 12 districts in Karnataka, more or less the same answers copied, and maybe the other Arishad Vargas only has not come one by one. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya and all that has not come. But other things like laziness, all this has come. These are the common, yes?
The disease of identification in the body.
Identification with the body. Okay. Because he had.
Birth and death.
Huh?
Birth and death.
Pardon? Birth and death, yeah. He said Bhavarogam and birth and death. Absolutely right. I think your district president deserves a round of applause. It's Bhavaroga. Bhavaroga is the disease which all of us are afflicted with. How coincidentally, brothers, Karthik sang this song. Bhavasagar say, Manasa Bhajaram Gurucharam. That is the song with which, not exactly this song, but Swami started his avataric mission. Swami started his avataric mission. He did not start with an Narayan Seva. Right? He did not conduct a medical camp. He didn't do village Seva. No, he started with a bhajan. Why is because, and he started with the bhajan, Manasa Bhajare Gurucharam. What is the meaning of this song? Is that it appeals to the mind to focus on the lotus feet, because mind is going to be the biggest culprit in Kali Yuga. And Bhagavan has come only to treat the mind. He is not a psychologist. He is not a psychologist. He is a divine doctor who ensures that all our chitta is cleaned by the spiritual process. Yes. So we have the divine doctor and we have the disease. There should be a medicine. The doctor will prescribe a medicine. Right? What is the medicine? Yes, please. Nama Sankirtan is a medicine. Again, the same common answer. Anybody? What could be the medicine? The divine doctor is there, the disease is there, so there should be a medicine. Thus, the triangle is complete.
Seva.
Huh?
Seva.
Seva? No.
Spiritual activities.
Pardon?
Spiritual activities.
Spiritual activities. No. Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Seva, bhajans, prema, surrender. You all know all this.
Control on desires.
Pardon?
Control on desires.
Control on desire, sealing on desires. This is going to be the 9th topic which is going to be presented. Yes, Murthy garu.
Sadhana.
Prescription is 9-point code of conduct. 9-point code of conduct is the prescription. Disease is Bhavaroga. The divine doctor is Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. And the prescription is 9-point code of conduct. When did this doctor give this prescription? In 1980. Why? Because we sang, we were afflicted with Bhavaroga, and we sang this song, Bhavasagar se par utharo. We sang this song. And the divine doctor came out of his interview room. You have the disease, come on, this is the prescription. And when did he give this prescription? Way back in 1980. Now a question to you. How many of you, this is a very closed gathering, and the doors can be closed. This is a family gathering. Let us admit, how many of you sincerely know about this 9-point code of conduct? How many of you are aware? So can I take the rest is not aware? Okay, I'll twist the question. How many of you are not aware of 9-point code of conduct? 1, 2, 3, slowly. Good. Good. Thank you for your admission. I am saying good not for, you don't know, no, so congratulations. I am not saying that. So I am saying good for your frank admission. Number 2, how many of you know, how many of us, including me, how many of us know, but we are not practicing it? Okay. This is also a frank admission. Now, that is the reason why we are having the sadhana camp. In order to know that we don't know, in order to practice that we are not, which we know but we are not practicing. This is precisely the reason why we are having this sadhana shibir all over the world. And Bhagwan, in his own divine Sankalpa, has initiated this program well before at least his centenary celebrations. 43 years have passed. We are already in the 44th year. Ever since Bhagwan prescribed this prescription for humanity, the 9-point code of conduct, which is a must for all Satya Sai Baba devotees. It's a gift to humanity for our sadhana and for our evolution. It's for a complete human experience, mental, physical and spiritual. It's a complete human experience. And second is must for all Satya Sai Baba devotees. We all claim, no? My God, Swami has given me 24 interviews, 99 Padanamskarams. He has come to my house. He has conducted Upanayanam for my children. Akshara, yes, very good. What about 9-point code of conduct? I am not aware of that. What is it? People talk about Vahinis. What is Vahini? I don't understand. What is Vahini? Is it Vidya Vahini? Because Vidya Vahini is very popular in all the schools. Is it Vidya Vahini? People ask. Why is it that we are not aware of the message of Bhagavan? Swami says, devotees, O ye devotees, you follow all my bhajans whenever I sing Prema, Mudita, Manas. You are following. But you are not following my message. It's not late. We can always restart. Past is past. Today at least, tomorrow onwards we'll start practicing this. But for that we need to understand the sanctity and the profundity of each and every point. And we should also analyze the depth of the purpose of this 9-point code of conduct. Brothers and sisters, we all know about Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. There are 8 aspects, 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. There are also 9 points, but if we club these 2 points, the 7 and 8 points in the 9-point code of conduct, speaking softly and not to talk about ill about others, which is going to be handled today, if we club both of those points under speech management, then it also becomes 7 points. Right? So, what is the comparison is, like the Ashtanga Yoga, this 7 points also is a one-by-one, step-by-step method for practicing sadhana. It's not that, let us not, just because the statement is given here, it's not that yama is daily meditation and prayer. Don't take it that way. It's not the second point, niyama is going to be equal to devotional singing. It's not that. It's not that asana is bhavika's participation. It's not like that. It's that just like yoga. What is yoga? Yoga, we say, yoga, I do yoga on when? 21st June 19, every year. Every year 21st June, one day we do yoga because it is called as supposed to be the International Yoga Day, right? On that day I do yoga. It's not that yoga. Every day I do pranayama. That is not yoga. Every day I do asana. That is not yoga at all. It is only when we do all. Yama niyama, that is very important. Prepare the mind even before we do the asana and pranayama. So yama niyama is very important. Without which asana has got no significance. Without which pranayama has got no significance. Without which, without pratyahara, you cannot do dhyana, dharana and samadhi. So it is a step-by-step process. And every aspect is very important. Similarly, in the 9-point code of conduct, every point is very important. There are a lot of people who say, yes sir, I follow the 9-point code of conduct. But the 2 things, that's 7 and 8, impossible to follow. I will not even attempt to do, because every day I do that only, the opposite of that. It says, speak softly and sweetly. I only speak crudely, injuring others. Swami says, help ever, hurt never. But I hurt ever and help never. We do the opposite. Because we are used to it, because of the mind. Secondly, not to talk ill about others, we only do that, no? Morning to evening. Can we stop the temptation of criticizing others? Impossible. But one devotee asks Bhagwan, we were told that he asked Bhagwan Swami, what is that sign of a devotee who is practicing all your 9-point code of conduct? And Swami said, if he is able to practice all the rest of the 7, he can easily practice these 2, which is supposed to be difficult. So a devotee who is practicing this means that he is also practicing the all other 7 points. Because we cannot control criticizing others and also speaking softly and sweetly, that quality we cannot develop without daily meditation and prayer, without attending our service activities or all that, because everything is a prescription for either body, mind or soul. We cannot fraction it. I cannot say, Bhagwan has given a prescription, I will take only half the tablet. I cannot say, out of the so many tablets which he has given, the blue color is very sweet, so I will take only that tablet, I will not take the yellow or the black one. You cannot say that. It has come as a capsule. But what we have done is we have forgotten the prescription, leave alone buying the medicines. When we put our clothes in the washing machine, the prescription was there, which was given by Bhagwan. That also we have put it in the washing machine. That is the reason why even after 44 years, we are not aware, some of us are not aware, or some of us are aware, but we have not practiced. Any questions, please? Do you agree with this? Let's discuss. If you don't agree, please raise your hand, we will discuss. No problem. Fundamental quality for us to claim that we are a devotee. Swami says we cannot claim that we are a devotee, but still if you want to say for our own ego satisfaction, say I am a Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba devotee for the past 35 years. If you want to say, the first qualification is, are we practicing 9-point code of conduct? Before anything, before even anything. So which includes Namasmarana, which includes service, which includes healing on desires, which includes Balvikas, which includes everything. See how comprehensive Swami has made this 9-point code of conduct. In 1967 in Chennai, Swami said 3 things are very important. One is we should be interested in our liberation. 3 qualifications for a devotee. Second is we should have an unshakable faith. This is very, very relevant today. In the name, form and teachings. It is just not teachings. Because the human mind with mental gymnastics takes cue and takes, liberty and say that I am following Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba's teaching, but form is different. This is all Bhavaroga, part of Bhavaroga only. Right? Only this form. Very, very important, my friend. And today it's very, very relevant. Only the form of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, none other. Form. And when is he saying this? In 1967, Bhagavan said, devotees should have the faith in my name, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, my form, that beautiful form of Bhagavan, and the teachings. All the 3 go together. Let us not be clever and use the gaps in the communication and say that I believe in the teachings and not in the form. I believe in the teachings and not in the name. No, my friends. How relevant it has become in today's parlance. Second is we should be recognized as a good person in the society. What's her name? Huh? Shiva Shankar. Shiva Shankar. If anybody asks, you know Shiva Shankar boy? Why do you want to call that boy? I know how he is. I know how mischievous he is. Nobody should say like this. He said, Shiva Shankar, my good. He is a very good Sevadal. I know that boy. He is a wonderful boy, a very good character. Everybody should say like that. That name we should, all of us, not only that boy, every one of us should have a good name in this society. So these are the 9 points, brothers and sisters. All this is already there. Now, what we are going to see in the next few minutes is that we are going to view this 9 points from different angles and try to understand the profundity of this 9-point code of conduct from different angles. The same 9 points we will try to analyze from different angles. Now, the first one is, just by following this 9-point code of conduct, the prescription of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba for humanity, we will be fulfilling sadhana at 3 levels. Sadhana at 3 levels. The first is, all of us know, personal sadhana, second is community sadhana, and the third is family sadhana. Let us not think that we are doing sadhana but don't ask for about my family members. Wrong. I'll come for Patti Seva. Don't ask about my son and daughters. They are very busy in exams. No. You have to include your family also with your sadhana. So, family sadhana is very important. It is not enough if you do individual sadhana. Individual sadhana, starting with that. Every one of us in the family will do individual sadhana and do collective family sadhana also, and also participate in community sadhana. No devotee can say that I do my sadhana at home, I sing bhajans for my Swami at my home. No, that is individualistic. Individual discrimination. Swami says let us use fundamental discrimination. What is fundamental discrimination? Greater common good. Individual discrimination, I, me and mine. If your approach, even as a Sai devotee of I, me and mine, my interview, my experience, my family, greatness of my family, we are not devotees. If we say, yes, I have got this experience, I am going to give the blood and bone and marrow for Swami's organization, or Swami's devotees, or for the society in general, then we are following fundamental discrimination in any form. Because Bhagavan has given strength. Some of you may be financially strong. Some of you may have energy. Some of you may have technical knowledge. Some of you may be doctors. Some of you may be intellectuals, economists, scientists. But in every way, we offer our services to the society. Nishkama karma. That is community service. So just by following the 9-point code of conduct, we will be able to fulfill sadhana at 3 levels. All that we have to do is strictly, consciously, with all our heart, follow the 9-point code of conduct. One by one. Not on a selective basis. Not on a selective basis. I like the 5th point, so I will do that. It's not like that. So, daily meditation and prayer, study of Sai literature, regular study of Sai literature, speaking softly and sweetly, not talking ill about others and sealing on desires. 5 of them fulfills personal sadhana. Community sadhana, community service and attending bhajans and major Nagar Sankirtan once in a month fulfills community sadhana. And family prayer, bhajans once in a week and participate in Balvika's program fulfills family sadhana. So families, individual sadhana, family sadhana and community sadhana is simultaneously, unconsciously gets filled up once we follow this 9-point code of conduct. This is the first analysis. Any questions? Let's be interactive, please. It is not a lecture session. Any questions? Do you agree with this? Is there anybody who doesn't agree? Because unless we deliberate, there is no scope for practice. Because there is no time now. Tomorrow onwards, even if those who raised your hand that we are not practicing that, but I know, also have to practice from tomorrow onwards. Because we are in the run-up to our centenary celebrations of our Lord, we have to do the least. This is at least the least we can do for ourselves and to our Swami. Because whatever deliberations will have to be done, let us do it today before 3:30. Let's discuss so that we are clear. Because if you are going with a doubt in your mind, we will not practice. Because the success of this 9-point code of conduct lies in practice. And practicing all the points. This is first analysis. The second is, Bhagavan says there are 5 runas, 5 debts, 5 obligations that we have to fulfill, having been born as a Narajanma or as a human being. And these are the 5. Daivaruna, Rishiruna, Pitruruna, Samajaruna and Bhutaruna. What is Rishiruna? Daivaruna, obligations and debt to our Lord. Second is Rishiruna, to our sages. Pitruruna, to our ancestors. Samajarana, to the society. And Bhutarana, to other living beings, other living species. We have debt to all of them. We owe our services, our obeisance, our pranams, and our concern to all the 5 aspects of, these are the 5 aspects of the runas or the debts or obligations which we have to fulfill, whether born as a girl or a boy in this world. And this can be fulfilled unconsciously, automatically, by just following 9-point code of conduct. You don't have to do a separate ritual for all that. All other rituals, what you do is all extra, over and above. But if we fundamentally follow all this 9-point code of conduct, we will be fulfilling all the 5 runas automatically. How? Daivaruna can be fulfilled by daily meditation and prayer, family prayer and bhajans once in a week, family prayer, and attending bhajans and Nagar Sankirtan. It is mentioned as at least once in a month, but my prayer to all of you is, please take it as every week at least. At least every week. We don't eat once in a week, right? We don't take bath once in 15 days. We eat at least 3 or 4 times in our day, depending on our appetite. So, how can we say we do bhajans once in a month? Not practical. There is no proportionate relationship there. Disproportionate. So, we have to say at least once in a week. Attending Nagar Sankirtan and bhajans at least once in a week. And doing bhajans in our own home, individually, every day. So, Daivarana can be fulfilled by 1, 3 and 2 points. 1, 2, 3. First 3 points, if we can do it every day, consciously, every time, then we will be fulfilling the Daivarana. Rishirana we can fulfill by regular study of Sai literature. How? At least you should answer. Don't make me talk all the way. I want youngsters like you to answer. Yes, please. How is it that Rishirana can be fulfilled by study of Sai literature? Yes, please. You yourself look like a Rishi. Yes, sir. बोलिए सर, बोलिए. How? कैसे? नहीं, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कैसा हो सकता है? नहीं. Anybody else? महिलास? No, I want to know, how is that we can fulfill Rishirana by study of Sai literature? I know students can answer. I don't know. That's why I'm not coming this side. Pat will come the reply now. Yes.
Follow the rules. Literature.
No, you follow my question. You say follow the rules. My question is, how is it that by study of Sai literature, we can fulfill Rishi Runa? And when I say Sai literature, let us not assume Tapovanam, Man of Miracles, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. No. They are all Sai literature which is containing the Leelas of Bhagavan. When we say Sai literature, I am talking about summer course discourses, I am talking about Satya Sai speaks, I am talking about Vahinis. These are the core messages of Bhagavan. Satyam Shivam Sundaram is a message of a devotee narrating her or his experience, the Leelas of Bhagavan. Tapovanam is similarly. So there are various categories of literature, Sai literature, which we are going to discuss, whoever is going to present it. But we are talking about study of Sai literature, the Upanishad Vahinis, for example, the Dharma Vahini, for example, the summer course discourses on Ramayanam, on Bhagavad Gita. These are the study of Sai literatures. How is it that we will be able to fulfill the Rishi Runa by study of Sai literature? Unless we understand that, we will not even open the book. Since we are not aware of the efficacy of the Sai literature, we are shy of opening the book. Yes, brothers? Can you just think and come back with an answer? What is Sai message? What is Sai literature? It is indirectly or directly the message of Vedas, the message of Upanishads. Whatever Swami has spoken is all there in Vedas. You all can recall that Kamavadani Garu had said that, he told, I think, Professor Gokak, isn't Karthik, am I right? When he was asking, do you think I am translating Bhagavan's speech? Do you think it is all there in the Vedas and Upanishads? And Kamavadani sir said, if it is not there, it should be added in the Vedas and Upanishads. Because 100% whatever he speaks is all there in Vedas. Vedas are Apaurshaya, but Upanishads are written by sages. So if we follow these Upanishadic dictums which Bhagavan has given, we are paying our obeisance and debts to the rishis who have written that. Is it clear, please? That is how we will be able to fulfill the Rishi Runa by study of Sai literature and practicing it. Just not studying, but practicing it also. How sealing on desires, not talking ill of others, and speaking softly and lovingly fulfills Samaja Runa. Obviously, these points are directly connected to the society. So, Samaja Runa can be fulfilled by following 6, 8, 7 and 8 points. Bhuta Runa can be fulfilled by community service. Community service. Like for example, supposing you are having a medical camp. You may also have a veterinary camp in which animals are treated. So you are treating animals, that is a Runa for Bhuta Runa. Or for example, all our Mahilas put the Rangoli there, right? And when they put the Rangoli, we don't eat. Who eats? The animals, the insects. All this, take those as food. So that is Bhuta Runa. Pitru Runa, very important. I came for this last deliberately because by sending our children to Balvika's program, we will be fulfilling the Pitru Runa. At least you must answer for this. How is it possible? Why does Bhagavan say just to follow, ensure that your children are sent to Balvikas and you will be fulfilling Pitru Runa? Now here, there will be a question because we are all used to a lot of exemptions, income tax exemptions and various exemptions. No? You study this, you will be exempted from these subjects. You give that donation 80G, you will get exemption. So a lot of people might think, yeah, because I don't have children, or my children have already grown, so I don't think we need to follow that fifth point. That doesn't apply to me. That applies to you. For me, only 8 points. Because my children have grown, why should I send them to, how can I send them to Bal Vikas at the age of 17 or 18 or 20? No. So I have fulfilled already. That obligation, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. You have to do it. How? Encourage your neighbors to send their children to Bal Vikas. Encourage your colleagues' children to join Bal Vikas. We are all working in companies. Right? Ensure that your apartment children are joined to Bal Vikas. You become a Bal Vikas guru yourself. So let us not think. Because mind always works. Bhavasagar said, that's why Swami said, Manasabhatiya Guru Charanam, because our mind works like this. Some of us will think that either we don't have children or the children have grown, so that point doesn't apply to me. I have already crossed that stage. Nothing doing. You're still living on this earth. So you have to fulfill that. How? By sending other children to Bal Vikas. So by doing that, how is it that we are fulfilling Pitruruna? Quickly please, because I think we are running out of time. Our forefathers wanted us to be morally upright and have a good character. Right? That is the reason why we have been we have now come to maybe Saifold, we know good things, we are developing a character and things like that. So our children also, we need to ensure that they are coming into the track so that our parents are happy. Will our parents be happy if our children are having negative character? No. They want every grandchild or every grandson also to have good character, like what I have brought up my children. The grandchildren also should have good character. So if we can ensure that just to put them into Bal Vikas, just put them into Bal Vikas, that will take, the process will take care of itself. 14 years of Bal Vikas will take and mold the habits of the children. If we can do that, then we will be automatically fulfilling the Rina of the Pitrus. So, brothers and sisters, Bhutaruna, Daivaruna, Rishiruna, Pitruruna and Samajruna gets automatically fulfilled if we can follow this prescription of Bhagavan of following the 9-point code of conduct. Next, there are 3 margas: Karma Marga, Bhakti Marga and Jnana Marga. There are no 3 paths, there are only in 3 intercircles, all aiming at one, but we develop from karma to bhakti to jnana, whatever it is, there are various theories. But even all the 3 margas can be fulfilled just by following 9-point code of conduct. This is another analysis, another angle from which we can see. Like for example, Bhakti Marga, just follow first 2 and 4 points. We'll be fulfilling Bhakti Marga, as simple as that. We'll be fulfilling the Karma Marga 5, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to go into deep because we all know what are the 9 points. By following 3rd point, participation of children in Bal Vikas, will be fulfilling the Jnana Marga. So Karma, Bhakti and Jnana Marga also can be fulfilled by following the 9-point code of conduct. There is one more angle. In Bhagavad Gita, there are 3 tapas. Deha tapas, body, kayaka, manasika and, this is not fulfilled. This mind aspect, body aspect and also the self aspect. So the following all the 9 points, we will be ensuring that the manasika tapas is fulfilled. Kayaka tapas is fulfilled by 1 to 8. And this other one, word, this will be fulfilled by following the 7 and 8 points. By 7 and 8 points, the Vachika tapas will be fulfilled, the Manasika tapas and also the body tapas 1 to 8. I leave it to you to analyze how it is going to be fulfilled. So, from various angles, Bhagavan has said, just to follow this 9-point code of conduct. If we can follow that, at one level we will be completing sadhana at all the 3 levels: personal sadhana, family sadhana, and society sadhana, samadhi sadhana. The second aspect is 5 runas are getting fulfilled automatically, unconsciously, without any effort. If we can without any effort, meaning we should put the effort for following the 9-point code of conduct. We don't have to do separate rituals for that. Whatever we do, it's over and above that. If you can sincerely follow this 9-point code of conduct, runas at the 5 levels are automatically taken care. Third is the margas, the karma marga, the bhakti marga, the jnana marga is also automatically fulfilled by following the 9-point code. It is the same 9-point code of conduct. And the same 9-point code of conduct fulfills the tapas at kayaka, manasika and vachika. What else we need? Do we need any other prescription? What a comprehensive prescription it is. It is not the medicine is given only to the head, one to the knee, one to the stomach. It's not like that. One pill, and it takes care of all the aspect of your body. Similarly, one pill which can take care of all the aspect of your spiritual fulfillment is attained by just following 9-point code of conduct. Same thing, we'll be pursuing all the 3 margas, sadhana at 3 levels and 5 deaths. This, I thought, should be the subject matter. We have to lay foundation for all the other points to come. If you are clear, see, Swami says be clear and the rest will follow. The problem is we are not clear. He is clear, but we have not put an attempt to make ourselves clear. So let us be clear about the purpose of the 9-point code of conduct. If we can be clear on that, then Shravanam is over, Mananam can be done, then Nididhyasanam can start from 26th of February. Nididhyasanam can start from 25th of, wherever I am conducting this camp, I say your hospital birthday is 26th February. Why? Because that day we are going to start practicing the 9-point code of conduct. So the real birthday for Hospital Samithi is tomorrow. Any questions, please? Any questions? Can mean 2 things. OHT, overhead transmission, or nothing. Ignorance is bliss. 2 things. I hope we are not touching both the ends. Or it might be, oh, what is this man talking? I know Swami since 50 years. I am practicing. Should I know about all this today? No, not required. Even if it is that, please let me know. We will discuss. Because it's only with deliberation we will be able to learn, then we can practice. It's a workshop. It's not a lecture, it's not a conference. It's a workshop. And workshop, the benefit of the workshop we will realize only by discussion, deliberation, conclusion and action. Action cannot come without deliberation. So whatever doubts we have in our mind, let us clear it. We are not having much time. We don't have much time for discussions. We only have time for practice. Even that time we have lost. All these years we have lost. That's the reason why I asked you how many of you are aware, how many of you are not practicing. If you put this and this put together, it will cover the whole audience. I asked one question, how many of you are aware? Some of you raised. Sorry, how many of you are not aware? Some of you are raised. I asked one more question, how many of you are aware but not practicing? So if you put 1 and 2, A plus B, the C is, it will cover the whole audience. Right? So, let's try to understand. If there are no questions, thank you very much for this opportunity, for having possible for me to come and share this a few thoughts about this 9-point code of conduct. I wish you all the best for the entire day's program, and I wish all the speakers come out with their deliberations. Let us discuss about all these things. Whatever practical impediments you face in your day-to-day spiritual sadhana, let's discuss. We have experienced people. We have the collective wisdom is with I don't know how many years it is. So we have experienced people. I can see a lot of experience here. So we can share the experiences. We can deliberate, discuss, decide, and put it into action. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Sadhana, thank you very much, sir, for a very insightful and interactive session. We'll be now doing a deep dive from the next speaker onwards. Before that, I will request our Giridhar sir, spiritual coordinator of our Samithi, to give away the token of love to Sundar sir as our gratitude.